let us continue answering your pretest with number 15. My uncle passed away in 1970. So what figure of speech is used in this sentence? Is it letter A, irony, letter B, euphemism, letter C, synecdoche, letter D, hyperbole? What do you think is the answer? The correct answer is euphemism, because of the word passed away instead of saying the word died. Next, number 16. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Is it a euphemism? Letter B, hyperbole. Letter C, personification. Letter D, synecdoche. The correct answer is letter B, hyperbole. Even if you are hungry, we know that you cannot eat a horse. Eating a horse in this sentence is just an exaggeration. Next, number 17. Christianity shone like a beacon in the black night of paganism. For our choices, we have letter A, metaphor. Letter B, irony. Letter C, euphemism. Letter D, simile. What do you think is the answer? We have the word in this sentence like. So automatically, our answer is letter D, simile. Next, number 18. The clouds are balls of cotton. The clouds are compared to a balls of cotton. There is no use of like or as in this sentence, but we are comparing clouds as balls of cotton. So the correct answer is letter B, metaphor. Next, number 19. The lion's mighty roar could be heard across the savannah. Is it letter A, alliteration? Letter B, onomatopoeia. Letter C, anaphora. Letter D, personification. We have the word in this sentence, roar. Roar is an example of onomatopoeia. Now let us proceed with our third topic, the subject-verb agreement. In subject-verb agreement, the subject and the verb must agree with one another. I only choose the most common subject-verb agreement that you may encounter during your examination. So to start off with the first rule, if the subject is singular, the verb must be singular too. For example, she writes every day. So our subject here, she, is in singular form. So our verb is also singular. The verb is writes. For the second rule, if the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. For example, they write every day. So our subject here is plural, they, and then our verb is write. Next, when a phrase comes between the subject and the verb still agrees with the subject. So for example, the student, and then our phrase here is as well as the committee member is excited. But our subject in this example is the student, and between the subject and the verb, we have our phrase as well as the committee members. Next, take note of our legend. The blue represents the subject and then the red represents the verb. Next, for the fourth subject-verb agreement, when a compound sentence contains both a singular and a plural noun or pronoun joined by or nor, the verb should agree with the part of the subject that is closest to the verb. So for example, either grandpa or my sisters are going to the park. So here, our noun is joined by or. If we're going to look for our subject, grandpa or my sisters, the closest subject to our verb are is my sisters. My sisters is in the plural, so we're going to use are as our verb. Next, the words each one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, nobody, somebody, someone, and no one are singular and require a singular verb. Example, each of the participants was willing to record it. So here, we use the word each. So we're going to use a singular verb, was. Okay, next, another rule. For non-countable nouns, take a singular verb. For example, education is the key to success. Our subject in this sentence is education, and that is a non-countable noun, so we're going to use a singular verb. Our verb in this sentence is. Next rule, countable nouns in such as earnings, goods, odds, surroundings, proceeds, contents, and valuables only have a plural form and take a plural verb. For example, the earnings for this quarter exceed expectations. So here in this example, our countable noun, we use earnings, and that is in the plural form, so we're going to use plural verb exceed. Next, another rule, sentences begin with there is or there are, the subject follows the verb. Example, there are 7 clean plates in the dining room. So here we use there are and then followed by our verb plates. Next, for our collective nouns such as group, team, committee, family, and class are singular and take a singular verb. Remember that when you use collective noun, you're going to use a singular verb. The group meets every week. So here, our collective noun, we use the word group, and that is in a singular form, so we're going to use meets as our singular verb. For our last lesson in this session, we will discuss synonyms and antonyms. Let's discuss first the synonyms. So when we say synonyms, these are words that more or less have similar meaning, or they can be used as alternative of each other. Example, auspicious, it means lucky. Next, antonyms is the opposite of synonym. So if synonym refers to the same meaning, antonyms is defined as the opposite of their meaning. Example, the antonym of auspicious is unfortunate. Let's continue the rationale of your pretest. Number 20. So we're going to identify the same meaning of the underlined word. So for number 20, the thunderstorm startles me. So if you are not familiar with the word, or if there is unfamiliar word in a sentence, so you may look for the context clue. Context clue will help you to identify the meaning of the unfamiliar word. So for this question or for this sentence, the thunderstorm startles me. The underlined word is startles. What do you think will be our context clue for us to know or to identify the meaning of the underlined word startles? So of course, the context clue in this sentence is the word thunderstorm. Okay, so let's now look for the choices. So letter A, frighten. Letter B, rush. Letter C, upset. Letter D, grab. Okay, so among the choices, what do you think is the same meaning with startle? With the context clue thunderstorm. So are you going to be frightened if there is a thunderstorm? Are you going to be rush? Are you going to be upset? Or letter D, grab. So when we say startles, it means letter A. Okay, it means frightened. Next, for number 21. During the Mass, they raise their hands for the benediction. So the underlined word is benediction. What do you think is the same meaning with the word benediction? Is it letter A, malfunction, letter B, criticism, letter C, blessing, letter D, attack? So what do you think is our context clue in this sentence for us to know or to identify the meaning of the word benediction? So our context clue in this sentence is Mass. If there is a Mass, what are the things that you usually do? In this question or in this sentence, the synonym of the word benediction is letter C, blessing. Next, number 22. The number of students in ICP swells every year. What do you think is the same meaning with the word swells? Is it letter A, diminish, letter B, pulse, letter C, increase, letter D, exterminate? If your answer is letter C, yes, you got the correct answer. The correct answer is letter C, increased. For number 23, Please don't omit any details, they are all important. The underlined word is omit. So when we say omit, is it letter A, require, letter B, add, letter C, still, letter D, delete? The correct answer is letter D. For number 24, contemplate ideas that will help us to improve our service. The underlined word in this sentence is contemplate. When we say contemplate, are going to learn ideas, are going to study ideas. Letter C, think of ideas, or letter D, forget ideas. Okay, so when we say contemplate, the correct answer is letter C, think ideas. Okay, next, last number 4, synonyms. Number 25, our teacher is showing enthusiasm while teaching us. Okay, the underlined word is enthusiasm. When we say enthusiasm, is it letter A, passion, letter B, will, letter C, goal, letter D, entertainment? So the correct answer, when we say enthusiasm, that means letter A, passion. Now, let us proceed in the last part of your pre-test, the spelling. For number 26, we are looking for the correct spelling of acknowledge. Okay, so what do you think is the correct answer for number 26? The correct answer is letter A. Okay, next, number 27, we are looking for the correct spelling of the word conscious. Okay, the correct answer for number 27 is letter B. Number 28, we are looking for the correct spelling of the word committed. Okay, for number 28, the correct answer is letter D. Number 29, the word is embarrass. So, what is the correct spelling of embarrass? The correct answer is letter A. And last number, for number 30, we are looking for the correct spelling of the word grateful. Okay, the correct answer is letter C. So that is the end of my presentation. I hope you learned something from this session. Thank you very much for listening.